I'm just going to show you a little experiment quickly so you can visualize the topic that I'm going to try to talk about here. So this ball that you see here is actually a gemstone, lovely gemstone. This represents all these negative beliefs. This represents all these negative emotions like guilt and anger, sadness, depression, anxiety. That is all in this little ball. Any limiting beliefs are all in this ball as well. Anything about yourself that you don't believe about yourself, that you believe you can't do, is all in this ball. Okay? So here is a spoon. It's like a foldable spoon. And you can see let me show you. There's a dip. So I'm going to put the ball inside that dip. Okay? So all that stuff, this is you. Okay, the spoon is you. And all that negativity is inside that ball, taking up all that space inside you. Okay, this is a very strong magnet. Okay, this is from a computer. If any of you guys actually know what this is, I can't remember what the technical name for it is, but it's a really strong magnet. Think of this as your desires, as something that you want, something that you want to attract into your life. All the positivity, all the money, all the abundance, all the happiness, all the love, friendships that you want. This is that. Okay, now look. See that ball come out, but look how weak that is. It's on, it's attracting, but it's not like solid attraction. That can fall off really easily. Now, say for example, you remove that ball, it still can connect, but it's still just a little bit like flimsy, it's not quite there. See, this is dusty, this is you at the moment. It's dusty, it's clean, it's unclean, and it's not like a straight connection. Now, for example, if there was a straight connection, for example, my nail clippers here that I'm going to use, if this was connected just a pure frequency, look how strong it is. You see that? That's barely even coming off, look. See? So the purpose of that little experiment was to show you the dangers and what happens if you hold all these negative emotions inside you, and how it can hold you down from actually attracting the stuff that you want in your life. People always talk about how powerful the law of attraction is. You know, you've got to manifest this and that, you've got to have all these thoughts, you've got to visualize everything. That's great and all, amazing. But the one thing that people always miss is talking about letting go and going with the flow. Letting go. Because letting go of all those old beliefs will allow the space for all that stuff to come in. Like how I removed the ball from the spoon, it was able to connect a little bit, but like it still wasn't like a very good connection. But imagine if you could just connect just like that magnet with the nail clippers. Imagine if that could be you with your desires that you want. But the thing is, it can be. And it starts with letting go. You have to let go of old emotions, old belief systems, to just really, really purge yourself, so you can let in the positivity. That's how it works. So people always don't, no one talks about this. So it's literally the biggest game changer on the law of attraction and attracting stuff. So this video is talking about letting go of old belief systems, letting go of old negative thought patterns and behaviors. This is going to be part of my 3-section video series. So I'm going to have a video series on psychology, philosophy, and my experiences with spirituality and this current reality. So, letting go of old thought patterns and behaviors. The ego does not like to let go. It does not like change. It thinks it's always right, and it does not want to change because the ego likes comfort, likes security. Okay, the minute you start changing or you start questioning reality, the ego starts to go apeshit. Okay, it does not like change. But that is what's holding us down. The ego has done its job. The ego is here to protect our soul and help us, live. But the ego, some people keep in the ego and they never let the soul come out properly. The trick is you have to forget what the ego has learned, because everything that we've learned in the society is not entirely correct. And a lot of people haven't really seen the magic of what can happen. Magic exists. Magic, it's all here. It's with us. We are magic in ourselves. We just have to see it. We have to believe that we can have that. By letting go of all those old thought patterns. So start off by, for example, if you're in a meditation, meditating is honestly amazing. I used to get cringed out when people talk about meditation. I used to think, oh yeah, well, that's the like hippie stuff. I don't really care about that. But when I started doing it, honestly, it just start doing it. I start off a little bit like, I start meditating for 1 minute each time, then I gradually increase myself, and I can meditate for like an hour now. So, you can't really give the excuse of, oh, I can't meditate, I don't like being alone with my thoughts. But if you want to change yourself, you've got to be alone with your thoughts, you've got to understand yourself. So here's the technique. So letting go on how to, sorry, that wasn't even English. Letting go technique for you. If you're in a state of meditation, just calm, peace, quiet the mind, just silence yourself. Let your thoughts come through. Let them flow. Don't attach yourself to the thought that comes through. Just allow it to be there. Let it flow through. Observe your thoughts. Okay? Just look at it from an outside perspective. Look at the thought. You don't have to feed the emotion to the thought. That's what a lot of people get into. They think of something that angered them in the past, and they start to feel angry or guilty about what event had affected them. So look at the thought. If there's something that is bothering you or something that you feel guilty about, look at the guilt. Feel the guilt inside you. Don't push it down. You have to feel it. Let it be there. Okay? People who talk about law of attraction, they say, oh yeah, your thoughts create vibration. Yes, they do. But it doesn't mean you have to neglect your feelings, because these feelings are on you. They're imprinted on your aura. You need to accept them. So let the guilt be there. Let the feeling be there. Feel it. Feel it. And try to understand it. Talk out loud how you feel. So say, I feel guilty about this because it made me feel like I feel bad for behaving this way and affecting somebody. And the reason why I affect people, why, as you start talking, more and more stuff will come out, more layers will start to appear. You have to dig to the root of this. It's the same thing with anxiety. Honestly, I had crazy social anxiety. Not many people probably would have seen me as an anxious person because I had built like a persona almost, and that was my anxiety coping mechanism, to build a persona that wouldn't show my anxiety, but I was really socially anxious, and I've got rid of it. You have to understand the root. You have to dig deep. You have to feel it. Don't reject these feelings. If you're aware of a bad behavior that you do, if you have a narcissistic trait, everyone has narcissistic traits. Don't be afraid to say that you behave this way, or you get upset when someone doesn't do something that you want them to do. Accept these feelings. So don't lie to yourself. You can't lie to yourself. You have to feel these feelings and let go of them. Let go. Just let go. Get all that stuff out so you can then bring in the positivity. That's how it works. You can't have space. If you want to flow, if you want to have positivity, if you want to have all the abundance and the space for it, you need to let go of these old belief systems. You need to let go of what we've been told. You need to let go of these negative thought patterns that don't serve you. If you want to change, this is how you do it. You need to let go of everything that doesn't serve you. You're tired of being angry. You're tired of feeling anxious. So you have to heal it. You have to understand why you feel this way. You have to speak with your body, speak with your soul, understand yourself, and then you can let go, because once you understand it, you can then make a conscious act to think whether this serves you anymore. And you can think, do I need this in my life anymore? I don't need this in my life. I will let this go because this does not serve me anymore. And once you let go, you will start to feel great. You will start to look great. Your aura will just beam. You will beam as a person. You'll beam as a soul. And you will start to really, really purge everything inside you. And that is the technique for today. It's a pretty short video, but I just want to get a snap message there. Let go. See the benefits. Attract abundance, money, love. Everything will just start coming to you once you let go of the old stuff. A heavy car won't be able to get up a hill properly because it's a heavy car and it's carrying a lot of stuff in it. A light car can get to the top of the hill with ease. Think of it like that. You're not going to get at the top. You can't have all this stuff in you unless you make space for it. You want to have something, you want to be able to attract women into your life, you have to have the feeling, you have to allow yourself to have this. If you say to yourself, I believe that if I talk to a girl, they'll think I'm weird and they'll think that I'm ugly, or I will say something stupid. That's your belief. You got to let go of that belief, and you got to change your new belief and say, I believe in myself and I believe that I can do this. I believe. You have to believe it, otherwise it won't happen. You've got to believe it. You've got to let go of it. Trust me, this works. I'll see you in the next video.